Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel, and a lot of people have been asking about how long as Microsoft developed Windows 11. And of course, it is interesting because in general, when we have a new Windows coming up at some point, there's little hints here and there that it's coming, and we kind of know in advance that, well, they're working on something else and that's going to come soon. And of course, one of the things that was kind of interesting with Windows 11 is how sudden it was, how sudden the announcement and when they first made their hint at the new Windows, everybody got surprised and nobody thought that they were working on something new. So it comes to mind that this has not been worked on for that long. Some hints show that this was probably started somewhere around December or even November of last year, and probably coincided with the fact that Windows 10X was doomed. They were getting to a point where we did all of these changes. We did all of these new, user interface designs. What can we do? And I think somewhere at some point somebody said, well, let's do Windows 11 and use those elements in a new Windows. We gotta still think that a big majority of what's under the hood in Windows is still Windows 10, and that is something to think about. So they had the user interface, they changed things, but it really seems like the development phase of this is very short. And, that development phase being so short is also giving another side of the story, is about the testing of Windows 11. Windows 11, even though a big chunk of the code is still the underlying Windows 10, there are still some changes, and the user interface has changes. And the fact that they're going to release it on October 5th kind of points to us that they're kind of releasing something that's not finished, and that this will not be probably finished at before mid 2022 at least. So this is interesting to see how they're kind of rushing it a little bit, and that's never a good idea in general. Windows 10, when it was released, had some elements that were unfinished, but at least Windows 10 had been worked on and tested for a while before it actually was released. And, a lot of insiders tested it from the first insider preview, which was, somewhere in 2014, late 2014, sorry. And that went to the point where it was released on July of 2015, which gave insiders testing of this for 8 to 9 months, like before it was actually released, or 7 to 8 months. Here we have something that came to insiders, only a couple of months ago, and it's already going to be released. It seems a little fast, and this is where, what are we going to see with all of this, and how is it gonna be working when it actually comes out on October 5th? But one thing for sure, they've decided, let's push an unfinished product to the user, and that's what is pretty much what's going to happen on October 5th, which is, like I said, not necessarily the best thing in the world. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.